For years, artificial intelligence has operated like an advanced answering machine. You type a prompt, it types a reply. Now, systems are breaking out of the chat window to navigate the web and execute tasks on their own. These systems independently open web browsers, click specific buttons, fill out forms, and execute multi-step plans with minimal human supervision. Market demand for these capabilities is surging. According to McKinsey, job postings requiring agentic AI skills saw a 985% increase in a single year. Zooming out, $1.1 billion in equity investment poured directly into the agentic space in 2024 alone. The largest tech corporations are validating this technology with their wallets. Meta recently acquired Manus AI in a deal estimated at over $2 billion. We are watching the exact moment the technology attempts to graduate from a passive conversational tool into an active digital workforce. If you read the viral posts online, the capabilities sound limitless. Users claim you can build complete, functioning apps without writing a single line of code and automate your entire business while you sleep. The advertised pricing makes those claims highly attractive. At a flat $40 a month, the system appears to offer the output of a full-time employee for a fraction of the cost. But enterprise operators and IT professionals tell a very different story. In practice, they report broken operational workflows, looping errors, and data hallucinations when the agent is left unmonitored. This creates a critical evaluation problem for business leaders. You have to determine whether Manus AI is a reliable autopilot ready to replace human labor, or a volatile prototype wrapped in highly effective marketing. To calculate the true return on investment, we have to strip away the viral hype and strictly evaluate the raw capabilities, the hidden financial mechanics, and the critical failure points. The agent excels at high-speed, data-gathering workflows. Its strongest validated use case is executing deep, multi-step web research entirely on its own. You can instruct the agent to find 200 e-commerce businesses in a specific revenue bracket. It will autonomously navigate directories, scrape the target websites, extract the CEO's names, and draft personalized outreach emails in a single session. The second major capability is the zero-code application builder. You describe the web tool you want in plain English, and the agent begins writing. It rapidly generates the logic, builds the interface, and deploys a working prototype to a sandbox. What normally takes a developer hours or days is condensed into minutes. For these broad, creative assignments, this highly autonomous approach frequently outpaces specialized software coding agents that require constant user prompting. When it comes to raw speed and first draft ideation and gathering scattered information, the technology gives a single user a significant structural advantage. But that speed comes with a severe operational trade-off. The longer and more complex the workflow gets, the faster the agent's accuracy degrades. When the system loses the thread of a long task, it hallucinates. It will confidently invent competitor pricing tiers or fabricate customer quotes to complete the assignment. Because the errors are buried inside large datasets, every piece of research requires rigorous manual fact-checking by a human before it can actually be used. The applications it builds face similar limitations. The zero-code outputs are great for disposable, temporary internal tools, but the underlying code is rarely secure or stable enough to scale into public production. If your goal is to integrate features into an existing, complex codebase, specialized coding tools like Devin are superior for deep repository-level engineering. Manus is brilliant at starting projects and gathering raw materials, but it currently lacks the reliability required to finish complex operational tasks without human supervision. The unreliability of the agent directly impacts its actual cost, exposing the financial reality lurking behind that $40 monthly subscription. This heat map maps task complexity against credit burn rate. Simple queries stay in the safe green zone, but multi-step workflows push you into the red. A looping error can drain hundreds of credits in minutes, instantly exhausting a basic tier allowance. Beyond the unpredictable credit burn, there is an absolute deal-breaker for scaled enterprise adoption. Manus lacks SOC 2 and GDPR compliance certifications. Feeding proprietary business financials or client personal information into an unverified autonomous system exposes a company to severe legal and regulatory risks. Unpredictable credit burn and hidden legal liabilities represent the actual cost of bypassing enterprise security to access this level of autonomy. Here is the definitive verdict. Manus AI operates like an exceptionally capable digital intern. It is absolutely not an autopilot. If you are a time-poor solopreneur or freelancer, the tool offers a phenomenal return on investment. Use it to rapidly accelerate market research and build disposable internal apps, as long as you monitor your credit usage. If you are a performance-first developer, you can utilize the agent for interactive simulations and creative problem-solving. But when you need to deploy software or manage existing code bases, stick to specialized tools like Devin or Cursor. If you are an enterprise or operations leader, do not use this tool for set-and-forget business-critical automation. The compliance gaps and hallucination risks are too high. This decision tree flowchart outlines the path to enterprise scale. If your operations require SOC 2 compliance and zero hallucination accuracy, the Yes path directs you to secure, deterministic automation frameworks like Make or Lindy. Following the No path down to rapid prototyping and initial research highlights the exact operational environment where Manus is the correct choice. True technological efficiency does not come from buying into one-size-fits-all hype. It comes from precisely matching the system's level of autonomy and security to the specific job at hand.